Scottish stovies with me now. It's cold outside, it's snowing, and I couldn't think of anything better than stovies. Now, this is my great granny's, I would believe, recipe that passed it down to my nana, that obviously has passed it down, skipped my mum because she doesn't like cooking, and put it on to me. So we're going to go in with onion. Now, if it was traditional, like my nana and my great granny, she would have chopped up the onion. Me, can't be arsed. So the modern day woman gets diced onion. Okay, we're going to get that in the pan with some olive oil. Now, in this pan here, I'm actually going to sear the beef brisket. So this is beef brisket. Now, let's see how much this cost me. Club card price, £13.60 for this full thing. Now, traditionally, stovies, you would have had your Sunday roast. Controversial subject this stovies making has become when I make it. But it would be your Sunday roast meat, whatever was left over, like your beef and stuff, you would put it in with tatties and onion and whatever, some stock, and you would make what they would call stovies. So me, I don't like, some people use sausage and some people use corned beef hash and all that. Basically, it's corned beef hash, if you ask me. If you use, what's that stuff called? Corned beef. That's not for me. So we're going to get our brisket and we're going to brown it off in the pan. Sear this in the pan just to keep all the juices confined. Then we're going to add in a full kilogram of sliced potatoes. Now your potatoes, you want them to be, I'll come closer. You want them to be like that, okay? A full kilo. I've had mine in water because obviously I had to nip to the shop today. So I've already done them and prepared them this morning. So we're gonna get this turned over. Whew. I've just touched my fingers. 2 seconds. Oh, now I've got the tongs. Where's that going? Because it's gonna melt. Oh well. Take off the string that comes on that beef, because I actually like the meat to actually fall apart, and I just feel like that string, don't ask me why, but it just doesn't have the same effect. So we need to get that off of there. Oh! We're going to transfer the brisket. Transfer the brisket in with the onion. Give it all a good mix. Gonna get a little bit of the Cornish sea salt. Get that in. Can just use rock salt beef stock cubes. I do this. This is the beef stock by Potts. Pour that in, and you're gonna let this slowly simmer. You need another one of these. Now, once you get your tatties in, you've got to make sure that your tatties are fully covered, as well as your beef. The full thing needs to be just kind of covered at the top. I'll show you. For a kilo of potatoes sliced in to the pot. And this is a rich beef stock pot. I always put one of these in as well. Now, if you have not got enough stock there, what you're going to do is you're going to add a little bit of water just to the top of your tatties, just to make sure that they're slightly covered. Add a little bit, splash more of water, just to make sure that my potatoes are going to cook. And I'm going to show you what it should look like. This is such a simple meal, but so gorgeous. We serve it with oat cakes and beetroot, and it's just gorgeous. It reminds me of my childhood so much. So this is what it should like. You're going to want to bring that to a simmer, and then you're going to turn it down really low. So we'll get the lid, we'll pop the lid on, and the longer that cooks on low, the better. 6 to 8 hours on really low. Make sure you keep stirring it. Make sure it's not on too high a heat that it sticks to the pan. And honestly, come back when it's served. Tomorrow I will serve it. Tonight, once it's finished cooking, I am gonna dish it up into containers and pop some in my freezer, give some out to my family. But this is a Scottish tradition in our home, and we absolutely love it.